We're here at Aston Martin's headquarters in Gaydon, in the middle of some pretty nasty, proper British weather, to drive this, the Vantage Roadster, a proper British sports car. And let's be honest, beside Angelina Jolie taking a shower, it's pretty much the best looking thing on the face of this planet. Now, anoraks out there might have noticed this isn't actually the standard car. This is the N400, the harder, faster, stronger, updated edition on the original. If you want to impress your mates, there's a few giveaways on the outside. Reprofiled seals down here, lightweight alloys, there's clear DBS style rear lights, and even a naff little Nürburgring badge on the back. Okay, the first thing you notice when you get inside here is that you can't actually see the outside of the car, which is upsetting me a little bit, but luckily the interior is just as good. For this N400 edition, you get a bit of fancy aluminium trim here, a little bit more tacky Nürburgring stitching. You get perforated leather on your seats, but apart from that, it's pretty standard. But let's be honest, there's only one thing that really matters, and it's that big crystal button in the middle of the dashboard that says start. So let's give it a push. Ooh, that sounds special. They've also uprated the suspension in this car, which has sort of dealt with a few of the problems with the standard car. Power's up to 400 brake horsepower, torque is up to 420 Newton meters, 0 to 60, 4.9 seconds. It should be quick, it sounds good on paper, but let's go and give it a try ourselves. It really is an intoxicating blend of grip and poise, and that soundtrack from back there is just unbelievable. There's no sign of flex in the chassis, which you sometimes get with these convertibles. It's rigid as iron. And the thing that you notice above anything is the power. It's 400 brake, up 20 on the standard car. And you only really start to feel it at the top end of the rev range, but it feels slightly eager throughout the rest of the rev range, and once you get to the top, it's just eager, charges for that red line. It's completely addictive, I have to say. But of course, that's not all this car's about. It's the Roadster version, so it has a party piece. So if I do this, slow down below 30 miles an hour, pull on this toggle here, it drops the roof. Now that takes about 14 seconds to stow away. And you know, a lot of people would say, well, why would you bother getting the Roadster version? Why not get the coupe? It's more of a driver's car. Well, it's not all about posing. The truth is, once that roof is down, you've got front row seats to the V8 soundtrack, and it is something to behold. It's an assault on the senses, and I think I've died and gone to heaven. You've got 102 grand burning a hole in your pocket and you fancy one of these, you better be quick. They're only going to build 240 each of the coupe and the Roadster versions. So what do we think overall? Is the 911 Cabriolet a better car to drive? Probably. Would I buy one over this Aston? Not a chance. The sense of occasion is just so much better. It's official. I'm an Aston addict.